This was also on Kev's Twitter, and I kind of want to share this one. This was from Jerry Rice.
Oh, yeah.
Jerry Rice went on 95.7 The Game. So here it is this morning. And he went on with Bonte and Shasky. Or it looks like Bonte and Joe Spadoni.
I think it was Morning Roast, yeah.
There you go. Morning Roast. Here's Rice. This is really interesting. Listen to this. Hold tight here. Hold on. Gotta share the screen.
I thought you were trying to pull it up the whole time. I was like, what?
Thought we were sharing the screen. There we go. There we go. Now we'll roll this back a little bit. Get a little bit more of this.
I look at body language, and before a game, the opponent, the home team and stuff like that. I just felt like we were not fired up for that game.
Wow.
And it showed. It showed. And it's like, you get the ball. I want to see an offense sprinting, to the field, saying, "Hey, let's go." And I'm just watching guys just move real slow, and it's almost like hey, just another game. It really doesn't mean that much. All of that. That's what I saw. That's the body language that I saw. And it showed. It just looked like they didn't execute well. They did not, have that fire. And with KC, they just had the confidence. They came in. They said, "Hey, we got this crown on our heads and stuff like that, and we're gonna get this, W, and we're just gonna just ride on out of here without no effort at all." And that was it.
What do you think, Raj? Were the Niners not ready to play? The only thing I'll say is I am so effing sick of this. Everybody respects everybody. Kittle loves Kelsey. Shanahan loves Reed. Yeah. Mahomes loves Purdy. Everybody fucking loves everybody. You mean, and it's like, and you keep getting beaten by the same team, and they've cost you 2 freaking rings on your finger, and you can't get up for them. I mean, I don't know. It's like the Niners didn't like the Cowboys. You didn't hear Jerry going, Michael Irvin's a hell of a receiver. Fuck Michael Irvin. You know what? You didn't hear. It wasn't like George Seafor's going, Barry Switzer's a really nice guy. Fuck Barry Switzer. No Niner, the level, they respected the Cowboys, but this mutual admiration society shit has got to end. That's got to end. It's so fucking tired. I cannot stand listening to guys, sit there and pat each other on the back. And then Jerry said it. I mean, where's the super fire? I mean, it was like the 49ers were like, we're going to do our best and we're going to see what we got. And it just didn't seem like it was like, we have to win this game. It just didn't have that vibe to it. It did not have that vibe. It had this like, we respect them. It's not a division game. It's not a conference game. It's when do you just care more about your self-respect? How about just getting a little respect? How about standing up to the bully one time? How about not just bowing to this incredible Chiefs team and show up with some fire? How about maybe, I don't know, how about no hugs and kisses after the game? How about no jersey swaps? How about no, man, you're the best. And they keep falling for this bullshit. I mean, Kelsey comes up to Kittle in the postgame. He's like, "Hey, man, let's do this again in February." It's like, first of all, I almost felt like that's a little pandering too, because it's like they're going to be there in February. Are the Niners? It's like, I don't know. It's just, to me, I'm so sick of everybody loves everybody. Yeah. Can there be some bad blood? Can somebody be like, "Hey, you know what? I'm fucking tired of losing to these guys. I'm sick of this.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, can somebody say, you know what? We've gotten pushed around and slapped around, and it's time to step up. I felt like it was like two speeds on Sunday. Malik Mustafa and everybody fucking else.
Yeah. Yeah. There's very few people that showed up. And I agree with everything Rice said. He spit 100% facts. He also said, this is another quote. He said, to be honest, if we played the way the 49ers played yesterday, we would have probably been swinging on each other on the sidelines. We would have been fighting each other. That was not the 49er standard right there. Like, he's definitely upset because I just don't see that passion. And like at the end of the game, like you said with Kelsey and Kittle, and then you have Brock Purdy going up to Spags, who fucking ran him over on it with his defense. He goes up to Spags. Great job, coach. No fucking great job, coach.
Good job, man. You really shut my ass down. You really,
intercepted.
Get off the field, get a shower, and get home.
Get the fucking aggressive. Like, I did feel that they just were like whatever going into this game, because last week all the talk was, oh, we don't worry about the Super Bowl. It's a new season. No, I'd be like, look, we need some fucking revenge on these Chiefs, because they did it against the Eagles. When it was the Eagles, it was like, we can't wait. We've been circling this day on the calendar. We can't wait. We're going to, the Chiefs was like, oh, we respect Mahomes. It was like a glaze fest all week. I don't know, man. They need to have some aggression. Jerry Rice kept it 100%.
Is it, I know everybody's super fucking soft in 2024, but is it asking too much to kind of hate your opponent?
Oh, dude. Just
like we have to sit there and go kumbaya all the time?
That's exactly. They're singing like camp songs together. It's like, dude, Travis Kelce, I know he's your friend. I don't need to see you giving him mouth to mouth at the end of the game and talking about going to the Super Bowl in February. Stop it. That was crazy today.
Made my stomach crawl.
I know.
All this glad handing, all this, oh God, just makes me sick. Just keep getting beaten down by these guys. You just they keep eating, they keep, having the kind of season that you want to have and preventing you from having it. Where's the anger? Where's the, you know what? It's our turn. I don't know. It's weird. I want to see, can we sign Charles Haley for a 10-day contract like they have in the NBA and bring him in? Because Charles Haley right now has got more fire and more anger than the entire Niner team put together.
Yeah.
Show me a little fire. Show me a little anger. Show me a little emotion. Let's pretend we give a shit. Can we try to care about some of these games?
Yeah. They need this guy, Larry. They need Greenlaw. Greenlaw's out there throwing punches on the sidelines. He's playing more aggressive than anybody on the field. That's what they're missing. Like, they don't have that fire. Greenlaw brings out that fire. He's like the Draymond Green for this team. You got Devondre Campbell out there. He's not your Drake. You need that, like, that energy guy. They don't have it.
If I was John Lynch, I would not go to a single 40. I see him every day. He's always there at practice. Mm-hmm. He's always there at the game. If I was John Lynch, I wouldn't go to a single goddamn practice the rest of the year. I don't want to go to a single game the rest of the year. I would live in college football stadiums looking for the next Dre Greenlaw. Go find 5 more Dre Greenlaws. Go find guys who live to win. Go find guys who live to seek and destroy. Go find guys who want to hurt and maim their opponent. No more nice guys. I want to, get out of Levi's and go sit in a college football stadium and go find the next Dre Greenlaw. Go find the next Charles Haley. You want to get on the Chiefs deal. You want to interrupt their thing. You're going to have to draft your way out of this hole. There's no free agent trade or anything else there's no Band-Aid approach to this thing. You're going to have to go into these college football stadiums and scout and figure it out and go draft those guys and bring them in. And once you get 4 or 5 of those guys, you will have turned around your defense. Right now, it's Malik Mustafa and everybody else.
I agree, Larry. They're just soft, man. They're missing tackles. They're like, oh, whatever. It's like they don't care. It's like they're getting paid, whatever. So Mustafa he was trucking people. And I know he got trucked by Mahomes. I think he froze at that moment. But regardless of that play,
he didn't want to detonate on the quarterback because he knows it's a penalty. Otherwise, he would have smoked him like a cheap cigar.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, man, he was bringing it, but nobody else had that energy. That's why Greenlaw has it You need to get a whole bunch of those type of guys, and they don't have it. They don't have anybody. You know, a guy they miss, Jimmy Ward. That guy would beat you in the middle of a play, and he didn't matter. He got in a fight with OBJ on the middle of a play.
Jimmy Ward just tell me, he's like, man, when you hit a guy in his ribs or his patella, he doesn't react the same way. And when he said patella, he kind of gave me that sly grin, that kind of like he lives to hit. Heck, Dre Greenlaw's rehabbing. He's not going to play for a couple months. Drag his ass out on the scouting circuit. Go find, game knows game. Go see if he can find the next Dre Greenlaw. He is Dre Greenlaw. Dre, show me somebody that you respect, that you think's as tough as you, that you think loves the game as much as you. Let's go on a scouting trip and let's go find those guys. And then let's get a bunch of draft picks and let's draft a bunch of those guys. And then we'll come back here next year and take on the Chiefs when we have 5 Dre Greenlaws and we're ready to kick their ass. But until then, these are some tough days. These are some really tough days. And Jerry, good for Jerry. That's what I love about Jerry. Jerry's just going to call it out. Jerry's not going to sit there and be like, oh, you know what? Butter everybody's muffin. Screw that. Jerry's going to come out and tell you the truth.